Where is my phone? Yo, what's up? What is up? Already 2 likes. So someone's already popped in. Actually, no, wait about the. Already. Let's go, dude. Yo, I am so sorry for the late stream here. I don't have an excuse. I was away. I was away visiting some friends, and as I was away, I remember telling myself, I'm gonna let my viewers know that I'm gonna be a little late tonight. And then when I went on my YouTube Studio app on my phone, I realized it doesn't give you that option. So we are making do. And you know what? I might even stay longer tonight. Let's just gauge how this goes. Yeah, Sunday evening. Hope everyone's doing well. The Drew is back. Low budget life is in. Welcome to the house, Matt Wiggins. 7 works for me. Let's go. 3 likes already. 4 people in. Let's go, dude. Yo, how you guys doing? Yo, gameplay tonight. Gameplay tonight. What do you mean gameplay tonight? We playing a game? What are we gonna play? Sylvester Stallone is already in. Yo, we got 4 people in here. Were you guys waiting for me to go live? Were you expecting me? Were you assuming I was not going live? What are you guys doing? What you thinking? I almost bought a camera yesterday. Like, no, today. Was it today? Yesterday, Saturday. What the hell did I do? Woke up yesterday. Sorry, yesterday. And I'm telling you, this close, like this close. Went to the camera store, was going to look at a possible upgrade. Well, going to be upgrading. As this guy here isn't a very powerful setup. So we are looking for a major increase in video quality. And I almost pulled the trigger, but I have my reasoning. So I'm headed to Vegas March 8th. I'm expecting before Vegas, the camera quality is going to be up. It's going to be up. Notification while on treadmill. Let's go, dude. Doing the cardio. I like it. Sunday nights, but Hundo P. We be chilling. But yo, welcome into the chat, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully your weekend's well. If you have any arm wrestling news, share it down below. I'd love to hear it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Extremely tired. Had a practice today. We had 6 guys over. First time I ever threw a practice at my place. Everything was filmed. I'm thinking for future practice videos, I might just do like a highlights video within 5 to 8 minutes worth, and then video following it could be the same day, the next day. It'll be just like a full-on practice. You can hear conversations, whatever the case is. But yeah, I had a practice today for the first time in my place. Little overworked on the arms before the practice started, but hey, good times. Feeling good, feeling strong. Getting ready to prep for sure. 5-minute highlights, best vid best. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to start doing, like I said, moving forward, do a practice, and then maybe just put the highlights in a video for people who just want to see the best pulls or the best, if it's from winning, losing, or just good arm wrestling. And then excluded in that would be like an hour-long arm wrestling practice. If you're on a treadmill, if you're going to bed, whatever the case is, and you want just some like background noise, or you want to just watch and chill, you'll have the full practice at your disposal with good notations, names, etc. Yeah, if you're interested in something like that, what I could do is for the highlights video, I could be like, hey, ranked number 5th guy versus myself, ranked X, whatever the highlights would be. So you guys could have a little bit of a story to just random people arm wrestling. But yeah, I'll keep that in mind for sure. For sure. Also, I will be going live for the East versus West event. I'm trying to figure out the whole OBS thing. I would love to have like a scorecard on the screen. So let's just say if it's Michael Todd and Hermes, Michael Todd 2, Hermes 1, and then you guys, I could update you live on screen. We could chill out, talk, have a good time, and then of course stay on even longer for 1 hour, 2 hours, whatever the case is, and just vibe here on a postcast of just East versus West, talk about the event. Yeah, I'm doing better versus him this time. I'm improving on my pronation. I'm working on rising only in this practice versus this guy, things like that. Yeah, look, so what it sounds like is you want a little bit of a story to a practice versus just 2 guys arm wrestling, someone's winning, someone's losing. That's it, that's all. As opposed to, been training pronation for 1 month, and this is my result. Been doing this type of working out. This is the result. Ranked person versus one ranked second, main style hook versus top roll, future opponent, just anything. But of course, little notations go a long way, narrations if needed too. Yeah, honestly, I agree with you. So let me do some brainstorming. I think I'm going to trial a couple things. If it's just B-roll and then me speaking on a mic outside of the actual matchup, talking about it as we go through, or watching practice and then having myself on a little screen talking, like just going over the matches, talking about it, or notations throughout the fill time well. What do you mean fill time well? What do you mean fill time well? Also, 3 people in. We already have 4 likes. Thank you, guys. Seriously, thank you. I appreciate that. It's funny, today during practice, I asked the question to the folks that were at my place, and I asked, what is the optimal training when it comes to arm wrestling, let's just say per month? Are you training on the table once a week, twice a week, once every 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks? And everybody pretty much said there's no actual training regimen. There's no routine. It's just whenever you feel good, you jump on the table, you arm wrestle, and just go hard. So it's kind of interesting because myself, I'm always like, I like to hit a table once every couple weeks, once every 3 weeks to test out some of my training. But yeah, apparently, many people see things very different. Yeah. Prince George is having another tournament May 23rd, 24th. You should plan on flying up for a super match with someone. April, May, June, July. Yeah, I'll be in the Prets for Nationals. I don't know if I would necessarily fly a plane to Prince George. Look, I'm obviously flying to provincials. If that video does well, if it does exceptionally well and you guys really like it, I could look at possibly renting a plane and flying up if that's what you're getting to. The problem with, if that's what you're talking about, the problem with that is if weather, because Prince George to Victoria, that's a couple different weather systems. So weather shits the bed anywhere. I got to land. I can't move. But if you're talking about actually flying up, I could look into tickets. If it's something you're very interested in, I could possibly look at it for sure. But speaking of that, Matt, I was actually, I wouldn't say offered, but someone messaged me very recently asking if I wanted to be on the the Matt Mask versus Oleg card, which is happening February 25th. I was asked if I wanted a super match for that card itself. Now, at first I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's find someone. But at the same time, I don't know. I feel like when I'm going to show up for a tournament, I want to come ready, and I will not even have started a prep. I don't want to show up to an event and lose. Like, that's just the reality. Now, probably it'd be a good thing, but I don't want to show up to like a Matt Mask event or a Devin Laird event or just some like massive tournament and lose one match. Like if it's a super match and I lose, I want to come and I want to have a good time and I want to roll. I want to kill someone, not go there and then just get smoked. So For me to have a super match, maybe more last minute, sounds good, but it'd have to be the right person. It would have to be for a rank. It'd have to be for some money or something for me to be. I'm not just going to show up because Matt Mask is on the card. Like, that's not really how I roll, to be honest. Sylvester Stallone, if you can communicate small details about the pullers, you will naturally fill the dead airspace in audio while the puller's set up. Look, I'm going to screenshot this right now. So let me do a little bit of a screenshot, and I'm going to take this into context, to be honest. Let me come up with something. And listen, I'll trial different things. If you guys like it, let me know. If you don't like it, have constructive criticism. Message me on Instagram, throw it in the comments on the video. But help me out, because if I'm able to provide something to you guys that you guys genuinely enjoy watching, because listen, I can click on any arm wrestling video, someone can pull out a phone, record, and then upload it, and I'll get zero entertainment out of it, except if it's just someone I want to see arm wrestle. Other than that, I don't care about most people. And I think that's just the reality of the sport. Like a poker announcer. Yeah. Is it expensive to fly a plane? Okay, so let's break it down. April 29th, I am renting a plane. Now, stay with me. It might get a little bit complicated here. But listen, so April 29th, or that weekend, I'm renting a plane to go to provincials. Let's just pretend like the weather turns out perfectly and I'm getting the plane. I'm going to be renting the plane Friday afternoon into Saturday, and I'll be flying back on Sunday. So let's just use theoretically 3 days. Now, realistically speaking, I'm only going to use the plane for 2 hours. One flight there, one flight back. Got me, right? Cool. So in order to rent a plane, the cost per hour, including fuel, is $200 Canadian, 160 US, whatever that is. $200 Canadian. So for me to fly to the tournament, it's 1 hour. So let's just say $200. To fly back, that's $400. Clear? Cool. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. So if you want to rent a plane for a full day, you need to use the plane for 3 hours time, or else the club that you're renting the plane from, they don't make any money. So in order for them to make money, you have to use the plane for 3 hours. Well, I'm only using it for 1. So how it works, if you don't use the plane for 3 hours, they charge you half of 3 hours. So they would charge you half of whatever the time remaining is. Hopefully you're keeping up with what I'm saying. So now I booked the plane for a full day, and I only use the plane for an hour. Well, there's 2 hours remaining. They're going to charge me half of that. So they're going to charge me for another hour. So they would charge me for, instead of me using the plane for 3 hours, they're going to charge me for half of 3 hours, which is an hour and a half. So I'd be $300. Yeah, $300. Yeah, 300. 300. Let's go 300. So $300 a day. Wait, 200? I feel like I'm off a little bit here. 300. Anyways, the point I'm getting to is you need to use the plane for 3 hours. If you don't use it for 3 hours, they're going to charge you half of 3 hours. They're going to charge you an hour and a half's worth minimum, just so there's a little, they're able to make money somehow. So for the weekend of provincials, let's just use $300 round number, even though it's going to be a little bit quicker to get to the airport. So 3 times 3 is 9. So let's just say it's $1,000 for the weekend for me to fly 1 hour there, 1 hour back. That's just for me to fly somewhere. Now I could take the ferry. It's going to cost me $25 to get on, and then $25 to get back off, and back on twice. So $50. Or if I want to take a car, $250 round trip. But who has flown a plane to a tournament before? If you guys know a channel, throw it down. I want to know right now, or throw it in the comments, because it's going to cost me an arm and probably 2 of my legs or 3 of my legs, but I'll be the first person to have ever flown a plane to a tournament. So it's going to be expensive. It's going to cost me way more than it should, but it's for the viewer's experience. And it's going to be, the logistics behind it are crazy, man. Like, I got to purchase 2 headsets. You can rent them at the club. Well, they come with the plane when you rent it, but the headsets are so bad, dude. So 2 headsets, $3,500. $3,500 for 2 brand new, really good Bose headsets. $1,000 for the plane. That's $4,500. I have to now reorder a mic for the aircraft so you guys can hear the air traffic control inside. Another $150. And then, so you're looking at like $5,000+ just for this weekend. And then the logistics of, okay, set up the GoPro, set up the camera, make sure you record this, get that. It's a nightmare. It's going to be a lot. So the flying thing is it's pretty wild, but it is what it is. Hopefully I didn't lose you guys there. Mask versus Oleg. Who? So many Oleg. I have to go with Oleg because it's left hand. And I'm a huge supporter of Oleg for sure. I like Mask, but I think Oleg for sure is training his ass off. And listen, I watched Oleg pull Devin Larratt at Nationals last year in the after poll, and Oleg beat him. So people are going to find out how good Oleg is. If Oleg can pin Mask, but Mask is good. So if Mask wins, though, I'm going to say, well, dude, it's not Mask. But it's also not his right hand, it's left hand. Also, Oleg, left hand dominant. Mask, right hand dominant. So, yo, Joe, welcome in the chat, dude. The Drew, can more passengers help split costs? 100%. If I fly to wherever, if I fly to Tofino, if I fly to Vancouver, if I fly to the US, whatever the case is, and I bring 3 people with me because it's a 4-seater plane, and let's just say if it's the boys, I'm with the boys, and the boys are like, yo, I'll give you $150, $200, or we'll just split whatever the cost is for 4 people, 100% could do it. Now, I'll be flying alone with a girlfriend. I don't think the dog's going to come. I don't know. Maybe the dog will come. We'll see. But the girlfriend and I don't really work on a split the cost thing. Like, you owe me this. We take care of it. Who would be the best sitcom co-pilot? Sitcom? Oh God, I don't watch sitcoms. You tell me. I really don't know. If it costs you an arm and a leg, then you can go a lower weight class. That's a good way of seeing it. Hey, that's a pun not intended. Yeah, Air Canada is $200 up to PG. Oh, yeah. Prince George, and $200 back right now. Okay. Look, let me do this whole provincial thing, April, May. It's a month after. I'm going to be in the midst of prepping for nationals. It could be a drop-by tournament where I stop by, see where I'm at. I will be competing Vegas 105 kilograms. I do not weigh that right now. I think I'm sitting at like 213 pounds, somewhere in that range. So, but the point I'm getting to is I'll be pulling 100 kilograms nationals. So my weight should be pretty heavy leading up to at least the Prince George. I should be coming in around that 220 mark. Dude, Tom is hilarious. He's been a funny co-pilot. Are you talking about Kirk? Tom Kirk. Keanu and Beerman flying cross country. No, dude. No. God, no. I mean, first of all, I don't want to sound too dramatic or too technical, but you can't drink in a plane. So first of all, that would just not work. I mean, Beerman, he always has to have a case of beer with him at the minimum. And he smokes, right? I think he smokes. So I don't know how it would do if he had a co-pilot who is pretty much baked out of his mind. Yeah, little guys, all jokes. Yeah, Tom Kirk would be funny to be co-piloting with for sure. Yeah, I think it'd be a fun time. Tom's terminology is just next level. Watching Brian Shaw fold himself into the co-pilot seat. I don't even think Brian Shaw could come in the aircraft. We just have to remove both back seats and make one big one. And actually, he could sit in the back, but he couldn't come in the plane. From a weight and balance standpoint, his center of gravity through the middle and the back would just not work. Like he could actually make the plane crash. And useful load, including the weight of the fuel, you have 895 pounds. Well, half of that's Brian Shaw. And you have to have your weight distributed throughout the aircraft. So zero chance. Like, you couldn't even put him on a quarter and back seat because he would take up both seats, but he would be right in the middle. So yeah, from like a stalling characteristics, we'd be able to get off the ground very easily because the aircraft would be tilted up because of the weight in the back. So you'd be able to get up. But coming down when you try to push the nose down, coming in to land, because you want to get your nose down, come up, flare. Putting the nose down would be so difficult because you'd be pushing the aircraft all the time from the rear. Sounds like a funny episode. Yeah, Tom Kirk. If any of you guys know who Tom Kirk is, or Baby Hands, the guy we call him the Silver Bullet. He used to have like the bullet haircut. Pulled with him at Washington State. Well, pulled with him a bunch. He lives close to here. Number one ranked guy here on Vancouver Island. The guy's hilarious. Guy, yeah, it'd be funny to do a podcast with that guy. Yo, also 6 likes. 4 people chilling. We just vibing in here. Thank you guys. Uncle John referred to him as Captain Bull Cut, I think. Uncle John referring to him as Captain Bull. I like that. Captain Bull definitely works. I think he has the bowl cut again. I really do. It's funny, like he's done this a shit ton of times, but before we went to Washington State Championships, he literally threw a bowl on his head, took some scissors, literally cut it like a bowl, and then just dyed his hair silver or gold or whatever it was. I could walk down the street and find out. No, he's not there right now, dude. He's on I think he's out in Was. Yeah. I know. Yeah, I like how it says one person in here, but we have several people talking. I know he has at Mount Cain. Oh, he's at Mount Cain. Yeah, that makes sense. Dude, Mount Cain goes hard. 7 likes. 2 people in here. That's kind of weird. Which provinces or who do we have in the chat right now? State where you're from. I'm curious. There's no way we're just 2 people. There's no way. I was also saying before, for the East versus West event that's coming up next weekend, I do plan on streaming throughout the day. So I'm going to have the stream on live while I'm watching East versus West. So we can talk, have a live on here. And I'm also going to try to figure out with OBS the actual scoreboard thing on the bottom. So if it's, let's say, Michael Todd and Hermes, you guys would actually be able to see the score. We could talk about it literally on here, and then I'll obviously stay post. So I'm planning on being live for hours and hours. So seriously, if you guys want to tune in, come say hi, watch the event together, jump on a live. I think it'd be a good time. I really do. I'm not from Ontario. Exactly. Yeah, no, absolutely not. Is anyone ever really from Ontario? Oh no, dude. Yeah. Garrett Thomas. I think Todd will win 3-2. Yeah, I mean, Hermes is looking good too. Like I saw a video of Hermes very recently, and Hermes is looking very big. So I know Michael Todd has been hitting PRs essentially every day for God knows how long now, but I feel like Hermes has a point to prove too, and everybody's been losing against Michael. But if Michael gets the lights shut out, I don't know. Am I still live right now? Did this thing just cut out? All right, I'm just checking something here, boys. Funny, although George said you just Okay, so this is for the Toddzilla. Todd versus Irakli Zirikishvili. I'm just reading the post here. So Levon, apparently, what he's saying is, Levon says, no, I don't think so. Every match seems to be very exciting. Irakli versus Hutchings, for example. But surely Irakli will win this one very easily. Then in the comments, we have Joe Black says, Toddzilla, I'm curious. If his back pressure, wrist flexion, and rise are now significantly stronger than your last meeting, how do you combat that technically? For instance, he bullied Rusum. He may be strong enough to pull you over to his side of the table, peg to peg, front to back. I still have faith in you, I must add. Wish you the best. Toddzilla says to Joe Black, he ain't that strong. Toddzilla coming out. Who do you guys think wins this one? Toddzilla or Irakli Zirikishvili? The girlfriend says, I took down Mila and I ordered pho. That's a fucking Good way to end the evening. It will be here at 8 p.m. Okay, so hey, I will take some pho right now. I will take some pho. That's good news. Do we have any pho? Do we have any people in the chat that like pho? That's the real question. Do we have anybody who loves pho? Oh, good. I accidentally called my girlfriend baby. Don't ever call your girlfriend baby. You have to say babe. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Blah, blah, blah. Yo, you guys are very interactive. I fucking love this. It's awesome. Okay, let's see. I think Todd will win 3-2. Todd for the win. Monster Michael Todd for the win. Devin for the win. Yo, I like that. Yo, you guys are huge on the Hutchins train. You are live. Yeah, I figured that out. He ain't that strong. Never bet against Toddzilla. Toddzilla has proven me wrong way too many times. All the North American pullers are older. I didn't think of that, but that is true. But are they all on human growth hormone? That's the real question. I just ate Indian, but love pho. I fuck with Indian food. I'm a huge Indian fan. Let me rephrase that. I like Indian food, but I'm a huge pho guy. Toddzilla is doing three a days. 3 a days at the moment. 3 arm days at the moment. What? Pho for the win, dude. Pho goes hard. We have this new pho place that's fairly close to here. They just opened up, and the meat is extremely clean, dude. I'm gonna pull up with some pho here very soon. I have a real question. Do we do pho or ramen? Do we have any pho or ramen? Who wins, pho or ramen? I heard pho is pronounced pho. Yeah, so I say pho. I don't know if it's because the restaurant's called pho or pho, but yeah, pho is the other way of saying it. Pho. I feel like we got some pho. He arm wrestles with 3 different clubs per week. But that doesn't mean much. Well, listen, that might sound disrespectful. I could be pulling twice a day, all day, and obviously the experience gets there. But you can't. Maybe at a world-class level that matters a lot more because you're so much like better condition. But yeah, 3 clubs a week. I mean that's just training 3 times a week for me. 3 workouts a day. That's too much, dude. That's too much. But look, I'm not world champ, so I can't say. I just fucking did practice today. I'm about to go ice my arm. So he likes his threes. Hey, Sylvester Stallone. LOL. It's their ethnic food. Oh yeah, dude. It is their ethnic food. Also, ripping up some coconut water. Do we have any coconut water fans in here? So yeah, I guess tournament update. Nothing really on my end in terms of in order. Next tournament would be Vegas, March 8th. I plan on pulling 105 kilograms. So I'm somehow gonna bring in a bunch of weight this month. I have no idea how I'm gonna do this. So Vegas, March 8th. I'll be vlogging that a lot more than the last year. I'm actually just gonna be going with my girlfriend this time. We are going to be staying on the strip. We have a beautiful hotel on the strip. So some arm wrestling vlogs coming. I'm also going to be filming some after pull this time. Last time when I was there, I don't even think I have an after pull footage. I really don't. So this time I'm going to pull, listen, in the 105 kilogram class, it's very likely I'm going to get smoked instantly. Like I'm not even a 100 kilogram guy. So excuse me. So a lot of arm wrestling footage coming. I'm going to film my class at the minimum. Excuse me, burps, Jesus. After pull footage coming as well, so you can see me arm wrestle some pretty cool guys. I think Alex Toproll is supposed to be showing up. I spoke with him last week. He's dealing with some injury issues off his left arm, so he's not sure if he's going to be showing up, but I did speak with him. I think he's going to be there. I think Alex Toproll is going to be there, so I might have to get some revenge on him because his right arm, from my understanding, is doing fine. He's doing fine. Yeah, so Vegas, March 8th. Oh, also, I don't know if there's any like EDM guys in here, but we will be seeing Loud Luxury, Martin Garrix, and Steve Aoki at, I think, Omnia is one of the clubs, and Hakkasan in Vegas. So if there's anyone going to Vegas and you want to party it up, we're going to be getting VIP. No, we already have VIP tickets to see Martin Garrix and these people. So we're going to be hitting the club. We arrive Thursday morning. We're going to hit the club, party all night on Thursday. Friday, eat some food, chill out, do some vlogging, all that type of stuff, and then get ready for Saturday. And then Saturday night after the after pool, we're going to go and turn it up. I think Loud Luxury is playing Saturday night. So a lot of partying. Arm wrestling's going to be an amazing time. If anyone's in Vegas or you plan on coming to Vegas, I'm telling you. And if you're interested in the whole EDM scene or you want to go to the clubs, we're doing it. We're going to get some drinks on the strip, have a good time. We were there last year, had a good time. There's one of the clubs or casinos there. They have a roller coaster inside. So that's on our to-do list to do again. And also, the girlfriend's been saving a bunch of places, like hidden clubs and bars that are hidden inside these places that you can only get through by certain ways. It's on the to-do list. Anyways, to get back to what I was saying, arm wrestling events. So we have March 8th, Vegas. March 29th, we have these super matches. They're actually happening in this building upstairs on the rooftop. If the weather's nice, we'll do it to the pool, next to the pool. And if not, I have this space here. Super matches, March 29th. After that, we have provincials, April 26th, I believe it is. Going to be in the midst of prepping for that. That should be awesome. After provincials, possibly, I'm putting it out there, Prince George, it was brought up in the chat, maybe Prince George. We'll see how I'm feeling. We'll see how the flights are. We'll see how money is, all that type of stuff. And the next big one is going to be nationals. So nationals will be coming in. I'm hoping by far the strongest I've ever been. I just want to prove that my top 10 ranking is not fake. No, I just hope I don't face the top two guys the first two matches. That'd be kind of shitty. A little bit of an update. That's a hard pass for me, dog. The Vegas thing, I'm assuming, yeah. What else do we have? Oh, you might be talking about the coconut water. Yeah, sorry. 3 days a week. 3 days leaves nothing left. Todd is not planned. Hey, look, I'm not saying 3 days a week is bad or good. Just for me, that's too much. Well, I go to the gym like 5 or 6 days a week. So maybe, but I also recover between my sets. So yeah, I don't know. 3 days a week for me is a little bit too much. But if you're training 3 times a day, I mean, dude, how do you fucking, yeah. Or maybe the human growth hormone was what you were referring. What are you referring to, Joe? The Drew, organic pure coconut is nice. Yeah, buddy. At first, on this label, it says 11 grams of sugar, but it's actually sugar from the coconut. At least that's my hopes and my beliefs. Joe Nelson says that Drew, I only like it out of green coconuts right off the tree. If you can get me some green coconuts, I fuck with that. Hey, look, it's technically greens. There's just no trees around here. I can't really get them off the tree, though, so I have to resort to in the store. It's good. If EDM is that time, hotels will be booked and expensive. Yeah, so luckily for us, the girlfriend had RBC points, so we booked their hotel through RBC. And we have a place it's called the Luxor, Luxor, on the Strip. So I think it's a fairly expensive hotel, but the plan for us is at least to turn it up on the Thursday night and the Saturday night. Drew says it's booked. They should have arm wrestling at EDM too. Perfect opportunity. So I don't know if you knew this, Drew, but I threw a small event couple months back. This would have actually been October. Was it October? I think it was October. Yeah, October at a club. And we had tech house music playing. It was super cool. Super good time. But I fuck with EDM, man. I'm a huge EDM guy. It's upbeat. You can dance to it. You can get the head bumping. I'm always about it. Joe Nelson, coconut water. That's what you're referring to. Sylvester's Talone. I'm on Joe's team. Jonas says, the Luxor is the Egyptian theme hotel with a big pyramid with a light coming out of the top. Yes, 100%. I'll be honest with you, I haven't even seen pictures of the inside. I know the girlfriend booked it and she mentioned to me and she showed me pictures of the Luxor on the outside. And I was super stoked, man. If I could show you guys pictures of the Luxor right here, I'd show you, but I'm actually using my phone right now. Yeah. Yeah. Do you guys want to see the dog as well? The dog is growing up fast. Mila is growing so fast, dude. It's crazy. It's pretty surreal. It's pretty surreal. Go to the second to the top floor and look down over the casino. It's a trip. Oh yeah, dude. You know what I was thinking too? Like you go to a place like that and then you just microdose on mushrooms. You just go into this big state of just trippiness. The top floor for presidential class suites. So I'm assuming you've been to Vegas a ton. Then you seem like you know. You seem like you know what you're doing there for sure, dude. Vegas last year was such a good experience. I mean, besides the arm wrestling, just in general, you know, we went to Death Valley. I think it's called Death Valley, where all like the canyons and everything was. Super cool stuff. Rented a vehicle, had some music, had some Morgan Wallen blaring. It's just fucking awesome, dude. Hit the strip, hit the clubs, hit the casinos. Actually, I never gambled $1. Neither did the girlfriend. Neither did the girlfriend. The lights, like Vegas, like honestly, screw like Nevada in general, but Vegas itself, like if you're on the strip, it's super cool. Yeah, Drew's there all the time. Oh yes, yes. Literally, been in, dude. I'm so sorry. Yes, I remember this. You did mention you're literally in Vegas right now. He's like, oh yeah, Drew's there all the time. Been in Vegas since '89. Respect. That's my bad, man. My uncle, rest in peace, worked on the luxury being built. Oh no, dude. Well, rest in peace to your uncle. Okay, so I must have assumed he was doing some construction or something. Yeah, I'm gonna take a 1 minute step out. I'll get the dog here. I'll get the dog. Get the dog. I'm also getting hungry. I'm so glad there's pho coming. You want to say hi? You want to say hi to the people? Yes. You want to say hi to people? Yeah. Come. All right, come say hi to everyone. Oh, geez. Show the people how much you've been growing up. Show them. Yeah. If you guys ever want to have a fox, just let me know. I got one. She's ready to go. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Ouch. No, don't do that. You're supposed to say hi. Just wave. No. Okay. Anyways, it's the Doge, dude. It's the Doge coin right here. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Say hi. Say hi. Oh, yeah. Dude, look how big she's gotten. Look at this. She's a menace. She's a menace. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah. Clean yourself on stream. Oh, dude, she's super soft. She's a. Oh, yeah. Yeah. She's good. Say hi. Yes. Go. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go. Go, girl. Anyways, she'll probably want to come back in, but yeah, you guys got a little update on her. She's doing awesome. She's doing fucking awesome. Doge puppy. She looks super soft. Dude, she's super soft. Yeah. She is definitely soft. Any tournaments you guys have upcoming? Anything out of the ordinary? Anything in arm wrestling world you want to talk about? No. So I know in the chat we have British Columbia right now. We have Las Vegas, Ontario, and there was someone else from somewhere in here. Oh, and I think the other one was Wyoming or Wisconsin. Wisconsin or Wyoming? I want to go to Arizona State in June. Yeah. That could be a good one. That's actually a really good option. That's a very good option for sure. Very good option, my man. No, give me 1 minute. I guess dude, if I don't use the washroom, I'm not gonna last tonight. That's what she said. No, yeah, I'll probably bring it now. All right. Let's get a little shit in that bag. All right. All right. What are we doing here, dog? That dog is unreal levels of cute. I know, dude. I'm telling you, everywhere we go, there's always someone who's like, she's a ball of joy. When we're literally taking a walk, we throw a snowball, a rock, anything. She literally hops. She literally hops to grab whatever we threw. It's super cute. Super cute. Yo, Robert, welcome to the chat, my dude. I don't think I've ever seen you before. So everybody, give this guy a thumbs up. Thanks for coming in, buddy. I appreciate it. Give this guy some support. For someone who's never arm wrestling, is it possible to break your arm? It's very possible to break your arm, and that's something you got to be very careful with, my dude. When arm wrestling, you have to be able to understand arm wrestling physics, the strengths, what's good, what's bad. Because at the beginning, you get. Actually, it's funny. I didn't see the whole video. I watched like 10 seconds of it. But Coach Ray today, voice of arm wrestling, put out a video. It was called "Types of Arm Wrestlers You Would See Out of Practice." I never ended up watching. I only saw the first couple seconds of it. But anyways, you'll get people coming in wanting to be showing off their strength, willing to do anything to get a pin to prove themselves. It's very easy to break your arm if you don't know what you don't know. So you just got to be careful, my guy. But just be careful. Try to be around people who are a little bit experienced, who've been doing it for a while, and just understand, be humble, learn, and just have some fun with it, man. You'll see as you start to progress and it becomes more and more comfortable, and the pains you can recognize what are good and what are bad. That's when you can understand, like, hey, look, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Sometimes you can either break your tricep, you can break something in your bicep area, you can tear it, you can tear a tendon. A lot can go wrong, but as you become more experienced, you realize, you'd be chilling. You'd be chilling, man. Cool. Your dad worked on the luxury. That's fucking awesome, man. That is awesome. Sylvester Stallone, thumbs up. I appreciate it. Very funny vid and so true. Niels, welcome to the chat, big guy. I never ended up actually watching the video, so I couldn't really comment on it. It's really good. Not that long of a vid. You should watch it. Okay. Sylvester Stallone says, yep. He says, yep. Matt Wiggins, right-hand spiral in my second tourney. There you go. Yo, Robert, there. That's show you someone. Has anyone else broken something arm wrestling in the chat right now? Has anybody else broken something or ripped something in a match, especially early on in their arm wrestling career? Yeah, let's call it a career. Yeah. For sure. No breaks, torn tendon though. Yeah, tendons are nasty. I almost would have to. I mean, look, I'd rather not break anything or rip anything. And I've never broken a bone, but I feel like if I had the choice between a ripped tendon, like completely ripped tendon, or a bone, I'm taking the bone for sure. Joe Nelson. That one sucked. Sylvester Stallone. LOL. Travis, the chronically late puller. Took me over a year to heal. Yeah, tendons are no joke, dude, for sure. Fractured a pinky toe, and in practice forgot about my toe and smashed it against the table again. Oh, that's almost worse than an arm wrestling tear, dude. In fact, yeah, I stubbed my toe very recently on a little bed, but the bed has like bars, like metal bars, and the second to last toe struck the bar. Like you couldn't be more perfect. Nasty, disgusting. Weren't you wearing sandals when you smashed it? Yeah, sandals will do it. Sandals will do it. Oh, also, do you guys prefer this, like the lighting how it is now, or to be honest, like I don't know if it really matters, or this? Is there a preference here? Do we have a preference? I can also, I don't really know how much this matters either. Oh, I can also switch the lighting. Oh, it keeps reverting though. Yeah, that's not going to change. But I could technically. Nope. Don't do that. Nope. There we go. Probably go really bright. You were twerking? No, what he said. No, at my home computer desk leg, twerked my toe back when I jumped too fast to pee. Barefoot. Oof. You were twerking? I don't know. I didn't know you could. I got a dump truck back there, so you know I can twerk it. I'm thinking on doing a poll here. What should we do for a poll? Let me go look. Let's go see. Is there any arm wrestling news that's interesting? Arm wrestling news. Yo, what happened with the whole Ryan Bowen situation? There was talks about weight. Did he miss weight? And then what was the whole thing behind that? Any ideas for trophies and medals, plaques? What do you mean? Or medals? I can show you. I have a bunch of medals here. I'm actually going to be putting them up. I'm just trying to figure out the logistics behind it. But any ideas? I mean, look, if I show up to I haven't gotten a medal in a while, but if I show up to an arm wrestling tournament and the medals are fucking ugly, I almost like at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. But if you're going to order medals or you're doing an event and you want to have some super cool medals, just pay the extra money and charge people extra. There's something really nice about having some really cool medals. I'm actually going to take a quick look. Where the hell did my medals go? I don't know where my medals went. Main thing is Ryan weighed in 48 hours beforehand, 24 hours too soon, and it was all a mess. Okay, that doesn't sound too good then. Sylvester Stallone, I think belt buckles that are plain enough to be worn frequently. I'm gonna put some music on here soon. Should I send it with some music? Oh, what else do we have on here that could be interesting to talk about? There's footage of Hermes Gasparini and Devin with Engen. What's this about? What's this about? Okay, so Hermes Gasparini and Devin. Devin's cupping Hermes. Hermes in a very supinated position to start the match. I don't know what they're planning on doing here. Let's see them go. Oh, geez. I think Hermes is going to try to cup them out. Devin in a winning position. Oh, geez. So Hermes pronating out of Devin's. I don't know. That's interesting. Devin and Hermes Gasparini. What else do we got on here? I'm just scrolling through YouTube real quick. What do we got? Okay, everything else is not kind of old. What do we got in the chat here? I like my Ultimate Arm Wrestling League medal, easy to carry, etc. Looks and feels good. Would rather have a medal than a big trophy. I prefer medals over trophies. I think trophies are more old school. They look. It's nice to be able to say, "Oh, I got one here," but I don't know, man. If you can have if you can set up your medals really nicely, I think that's awesome. The UAL medal it would probably be very cool. Or plain enough. Oh, plain a flying trophy. Yeah. Yo, I have an idea for if anyone steals this, I'm all no, I'm not gonna say that. That sounds too horrific. I'll jump out my window. How about that? Into clear terms. But I was thinking on if I ever dropped an arm wrestling supplement brand, one of my pre-workout, and I swear to God, if any of you guys steal this, I'm jumping out my window on Livestream. 6 floors from here, at least, even though I'm on 11th. But yeah, anyways, I'd have a pre-workout called like Jet Fuel, just because of like the whole plane thing. I think it'd be kind of cool. No, a belt buckle that could be worn with every day as a trophy. That's kind of cool too. But yeah, I already stole it though. Plain. Let me see if I have my medals here. I don't know. I don't think I have medals in this room. Where would they be? Yeah, I don't know if my medals are here. Yeah, I don't know. I think my medals are it'll be a cool backdrop. I just thought of something. Let me try something here. Let me disrespect your company here. Illegally. Can I do this? Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh no, dude. Let's go with the old. Can I do this? Is this cool? Is this cool? Is this cool? Oh no, dude. Oh no, dude. Oh no, dude. There we go. Now we ballin'. Okay, that did absolutely. I thought it was gonna be cooler looking on video. That did absolutely nothing. No, it didn't do anything. It didn't do anything. Ish Didi, yo, welcome to the chat, dude. I've never seen you before. That's 2 people tonight that I've never seen in a chat before. Yo, guys, give this guy a thumbs up for welcoming in. And honestly, thanks for tuning in. And if you're leaving soon, like the video on the way out. But he has to say, Ish Didi, do you think, who do you think will win between Auden Larrett and Artem? They're both very solid arm wrestlers. I think Auden gets smoked. Yeah. I already did this poll last week, but here, let me do it again. I don't want to sound too repetitive, but who wins? Auden, Larrett, Artem, Tarantar, Enko. I might have spelt that wrong. I think. If you guys want to vote, go vote down below here. I personally think Auden doesn't win one match. Listen, I really, we have some Auden guys here. Excuse me. And if Artem beats no, if Auden beats Artem, then my respect for him is through the roof. Listen, I don't think Auden is going to beat me, and I believe that there's no way I beat Artem Taranenko, at least from my understanding. So maybe I'm completely delusional, which is completely okay. I'm there most of the time, but like, come on, dude. Auden is too big. Auden is not too big. You're dealing with Artem Taranenko versus Auden, who is technically, and look, Auden doesn't compete. Is he an amateur? Is he considered an amateur? Probably not, but do you bench press in your workouts? Robert, I do. If I'm doing like any type of push day, I've started to integrate close grip bench press. So I used to bench wide, well, fairly wide. Now everything is triceps in, which mimics the arm wrestling pressing. So 5 vote. Listen, only 5 people voted so far, and the majority of you guys think 3-2 for Artem Taranenko. Also, good timing for a live is to do it when no other arm wrestling lives are on either. Only thing that annoys me: 3 days no lives, then 3 days same. Yo, so what day should I go live then? Are there other channels right now that go live? Yeah, I know Auden is pro class now, but I just wonder because he's still new and he's picking opponents. But he's good. He's obviously very good. But he's fat, so his weight isn't all that much more considering. But he's still big. Oh, the foe showed up. I didn't even hear it. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna pull my camera off here so you guys can check this out. Check, yo, boy, I gotta show you this. This is wild. Don't go off. Yo, we got some legit foe, and somebody would be fogging it up. This is this is like foe at its finest. Let's see. Oh, dude, we got a whole stack in here. We got some meat. Dude, come on, baby. Let's go. Oh, let's go, dude. That's the girlfriend. Nope. I was like, I'm gonna break my phone doing this. Boss. I'm gonna make some space here. Let's pull this back. Oh, this pho smells so good. This pho smells so good. I'm not gonna sit here and eat on stream. I'm just gonna put my stuff together. Put my stuff together. Unless you guys don't care if I eat on stream, but I think from like I don't know. I don't want to be sitting here making food noises. It's kind of disgusting. Lime, dude. Also, the soya. I don't even know what the hell this soya stuff is, but calories in. If I want to get the 230 pounds, I got to do it. You got to send it, dude. On his pro class right now. Drew says he's fat. That's the other thing too, man. All respect to Auden. I'm assuming he's a lot better than I think he is, and very strong kid, but a lot of it's not. Look, I don't want to sound. You guys can clip this and say how you want, but it's not. A lot of it's not healthy weight. It's just the reality, and that's no disrespect. I think he's an extremely strong kid with tons of potential just based off genetics. Artem is fielded at 200, so Artem will out lever him. Yeah, I don't think so, man. I think Artem's side pressure, Artem's hand is going to be too much, and Artem in the hook is already. Yeah, I don't think it's close. I really don't. Unless, look, I could be completely delusional, but this is the way I see it. I just, and maybe I'm doubting myself, but I just don't see myself being Artem close, and I think I can beat Auden. And I stand by that statement pretty heavily. You guys could obviously. Arm Historian and the Fix are on Sundays, I think. I might end up switching it. Do you guys have a preferred day in the week then when it comes to lives or time frames? Seriously, throw them down below. Because obviously it'd be nice to not have actually have to be live during other arm wrestling podcasts, I guess. Yeah, if Artem can't do anything about Auden getting that high top roll, and Artem is done easy. But Artem Taranenko has a wicked top roll, and I believe his top roll is superior to Auden's. look, maybe I'm completely delusional, but you guys got to think Auden is still new to this. He's only been arm wrestling for what, like 5 years, 4 years, like actually competing. He's still fairly new. And look, I could be way wrong, but experience plays a massive factor when it comes to arm wrestling. And you can't tell me that the kid is so young. Like Auden in 5 years, in my opinion, is going to smoke Artem. But right now, I just don't see it happening. Eat it, he says. ASMR food show. Ish Diddy. Where are you from, by the way? I want to know where you're from. Throw your location down below because we have some unique places in the chat. So Ish Diddy, throw your location down below. What city or what country are you in right now? He says East versus West 16 is looking pretty awesome. What are your thoughts on the matches? Well, I can pull up the card right now and I can talk about it if you'd like. Let me just check out the other. I'll come back to that. Give me a sec here. Should be quality, my friend. Don't dirty bulk. Nah, I don't dirty bulk. You want to see what I look like? I'll take my clothes off right here. I don't dirty bulk. Sunday after the fix is good. Okay, what time is the fix on? I know I'm a little bit late to the party when it comes to this stuff, but Wednesday night, he says, okay. Artem gives his hand away to go to sideways like Todzilla style. Artem is unpredictable due to his pancakes. Canada, Ontario. Okay, I fuck with that. Let's go, dude. So that's not – I think we have several people from Ontario in the chat then. And Auden's been pulling since he was a little kid, so he has a lot of experience. Okay, look, I know he's been pulling technically for a long time, but I was talking like from a competitive level. I mean, I could say I've been arm wrestling, and look, this is just general talk. This isn't anything on him, but I've been technically been arm wrestling since I'm like 17 years old. I was always arm wrestling my friends at the store where I worked at the store, my coworkers as arm wrestling people at home, family members. But if you're talking from a table, if he's actually been arm wrestling on a table since he's a lot younger, then okay, then now we're talking. Yo, Melvin. That's that's 3 people tonight. That's new to the chat. Give this guy a thumbs up. That's fucking awesome. Melvin, welcome to the chat. Tell me where you're from. If you're new to the chat, let me know where you are from. I really, really want to hear this. So thank you. Hey, guys, as a 14-year-old who has a resistance band, what can he do to get better at it? Melvin's from New Jersey. Let's go. New Jersey boys. Let's go. So we have Canada. We have several provinces in Canada. We got the states. We have several states. We have I'm pretty sure Wisconsin in here. Or Wisconsin, sorry. Jersey, arm wrestling. Yes, New Jersey. Who else? Do we have anyone else from not North America in here right now? Besides, well, I don't think we have anyone from Mexico, but we ballin'. Awesome. So let me get back to that. And then I'll talk about the East versus West thing here soon, big guy. One sec. What's this says? Okay. Hey guys, 14-year-old who has a resistance band. What can he do to let me pull out a resistance band right now? Let me get a resistance band right now. Let me show you some stuff. We got someone from New Jersey on the chat. That's awesome. Yeah, you can come. You want to say hi one more time before I give a little lesson on a band? Yo, come here. Come. Yeah. Welcome from Canada. You want my food. You want my food. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, let's do a little bit of a band lesson here. Let's do a little bit of a band lesson. So this one's going to go out. This one's going to go out to where are you at? Melvin. Cool. So let's get back to this. As a 14-year-old who has a resistance band, what can he do to get better at it? So very easy. You can attach this band onto something. It could be on a corner of an arm wrestling table, could be underneath. I like to put it underneath my feet, just like this. And I know this is really badly done here. Could take your thumb, wrap it in your thumb, come to the side, start in a supinated position. So just meaning your hands wide open, get a good squeeze and just focus on coming up. Now, when it comes to arm wrestling and training in general, I like to bring everything to the side up. So when I'm training, I come here, squeeze. Everything is also done in tight. So you can also do the opposite. Check this out. put it underneath your foot. We're talking vertical here. And like I said, you can put this on a table. You can put this on anything where you can get an angle from. So instead of now putting my thumb on this angle, I can now switch the angle just like this. And now I'm doing the complete opposite. Everything is coming on the inside. Bands, like I said, on any angle, straight up, hammer curls. A lot of things you could do with a band. Bands are money. In fact, I was actually thinking on doing a legit training series on, I don't know, leading up to a tournament of some sort, and then only using bands. And then just seeing, do I actually perform better? Do I not? Yeah, anyways, bands. Hopefully that helped your question. Also, everyone, welcome Melvin to the chat. That's fucking awesome. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Yo, the chat's popping off right now. I want to get back to Buddy's I want to get back to, let's see. Buddy said something about East versus West, and I'm going to pin it. I want to pin it. So I'm going to pin this, and I'm going to get rid of the poll. Oh, I'm not going to get rid of it because right now we have 8 votes in. And it's popping off, dude. We are popping off. So let's play around here. All right. I want to eat my food. Okay, let's get back here. Let's get back to the chat. Okay, someone else says arm wrestling. Sorry for not specifying. The Drew says I'm calling from inside your house, and I'm calling. What do you mean I'm calling, dude? Gabriel Young, welcome to the chat. I don't know if I've ever actually seen you on the chat before, so thumbs up. Thanks for tuning in, my dude. Auden gonna beat Artem. My prediction. Wink face. Listen, and I'm being honest with you. I hope Auden beats Artem. I think that'd be such a major step in this sport. I mean, it's very easy to get the family name Larrat or Larrat, however you want to say it. You got to cheer these guys on, right? But Artem is as good as it gets when it comes to arm wrestling. He's extremely, extremely high level on his weight. And look, if Auden beats him, I promise you he will have all the respect in the world. But that's just like this just goes. Let's just pretend you guys watch me. You watch every single video. You're a diehard fan of whatever I do, and then I go up against fucking let's just say I go up against Brian Shaw. You're probably gonna be like, "Oh, Keanu's gonna win because he's my boy." Like, it's just it just doesn't work like that. But anyway, Sylvester Stallone, stand on the end and pronate towards your opposite arm. Pit with the other arm, with the other band. Yeah, you're talking like this, right? Yeah. Gavin the House, what's up, man? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego now? Robert says, I would love to see Auden versus Akimbo. Akimbo would be a good matchup. I think that'd be awesome. Akimbo too small. Wish people would stop asking for that match. Akimbo versus Whisper would be better. I agree. I think that's better. Akimbo's a lot smaller, though. I have those arm wrestling machines from Amazon where you can put it on table because it has a suction cup. That's awesome, dude. I think you're on the good track. You're on a good track here. And you practice the actual movement. That's the biggest thing. Look, if there's one thing I could give advice for you guys, when you're doing any training, if it's training in a gym, if it's training with handles, if it's bands, everything, when I'm training, if it's just cup, instead of me doing cup and a movement where I'm like this, everything is in tight. Look how my shoulders are. When I'm training, everything is literally here. So when I'm doing my cupping movements, it's none of this. Like it's none of this stuff. Unless I'm on a table or a pulling machine and I'm literally acting as if I'm on a table. But yeah, what I'm trying to get to is every time you do training, if you're super diehard arm wrestling fan, think of everything in an arm wrestling fashion. So if you're training cup, if you're training pronation, supination, whatever the case is, think of it like you're in a match. So I always square up my shoulders. I get in nice and tight, and then I focus on that movement. SGD says, yeah. By the way, I just saw your rising lift PR video on my feed, and good shit for the 80 pounds. It was clean. It was clean trust, and fell in love with your content. Dude, honestly, I'm very thankful. Thank you so much. That's Means a lot for me. It means a lot. It means a lot to me, man. I'm not. If you guys watch my content, you're gonna realize my words. I am not good when it comes to words, and I apologize in advance. But anyways, thank you. I seriously, thank you. I appreciate it. So technically speaking, though, it's 82.4 pounds because the actual look. I'm being very technical. I'm trying to get my numbers higher, but 82.4 pounds on a rise. And also, let me show you something. Let me show you something. So this is what I was using. It's literally just a dish towel. I get a good squeeze here, and it's coming off this way. Now my arm, for anyone who hasn't seen the video, my arm must have been something like right here coming off. Yeah, something in this position right here. Now, yeah, hopefully that 80. Would you guys consider 82.4 pounds good for a riser lift from like a squeeze off the knuckle? Not off the knuckles, not off the knuckles. Like right off here. The knuckles would be here, but I'm talking like vertical. So right there. Anyways, I appreciate the kind comment. Thank you, man. Thank you. Joe Nelson says Gab Young, Keanu, Gab faced Auden. I know he did. I saw that. Actually, Auden and Milo. You get your Mords mixed up. Yes, I got my Mords mixed up. All right, so let me get back to Ish Diddy. I don't know. I'm just gonna start calling you Ish Diddy. Let's talk about the East versus West. Let's talk about the East versus West. I feel like I owe you. I've been rambling on a little bit too long here. And also, you want to click off the chat because I'm eating some food here. I got some of the sickest pho in the house. If there's one thing I love about pho, the jalapeno, the jalapenos, we got the limes, we got the noodles, we got the meat. Dude, we cooking here. Let me get a couple bites in here and I'll go on the East versus West thing here. Yeah, wait. I'm going to throw on some music. I'm going to let a song play. I'm going to get some food in. I'll read the chat. And then I'm going to talk about the East versus West 16. I said I was going to do it. So let's go on to Spotify. I need to get some food in here. It's getting late, and I have not eaten dinner. If I don't eat now. No copyright beats. What's this one? I always get this It's better not be rap. All right, we'll throw on this on. Hopefully it's not too obnoxious. I'm going to quickly grab a bite here, and I'll get back to the chat. If it's too loud, I'll turn it down. I swear to God, if this music... I'm just going to finish eating this so I can actually dedicate some time to chat here. I got to eat, man. Dude, it's a 10, 100%. It's a 10. It's so good. But I have to eat or I'm going to lose my mind. And it's late, too, for me. It's 8 o'clock. Don't be the guy to eat too late before bed. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm just on stream. My girlfriend's like, I ordered pho. I'm like, nice. I'm almost done, boys. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I like how most people get off when I'm eating. Dude, I'd do the same thing. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I hate eating on stream too. If I'm clicking on a stream and I'm watching someone eat, unless I'm hungry, I'm getting out of there. I hope I don't get a nosebleed though eating this. I get nosebleeds when I eat hot food. All right, I'm done. All right. Let's get back to it, boys. Let's get it. Let's get it. I have to open the window. I'm gonna die. All right. So, let's get hot in here. Whoa. Excuse me. Oh, it's hot. Woo. All right. So let's do this East versus West thing. Let's quickly talk about it. Let me pull up East versus. Oh, excuse me. I feel I'm already gonna get. Like start burping or something. East versus West 16 matches. Before I get into the matches, I want to say one thing. If there's anybody in here who wasn't in the chat previous to me mentioning this, for East versus West 16, I do plan on doing a live during the event, and then I'm going to stay live for post, like a postcast, let's call it. I'm also going to try, if anyone knows, send details my way, but I'm going to try to operate OBS so I can put the people's names, the competitors' names, in like an actual scoreboard, and then the score of each person, so you can actually see an update of like, hey, look, Hermes is winning 1-0. That's 1-1, whatever the case is. So we can actually make it entertaining, have a good time. But yeah, I'm going to be going live for hours and hours. So I'm telling you guys in advance, if you want to jump in, have some fun, let's do it. Let's have some fun, man. Matches. I'm just going to speak about the matches that interest me the most, or that I know a little bit more about, because some of these names I'm not extremely familiar with. And hey, look, if you're coming to my channel because you want to know what Joe Blow is doing and this person that most people have never heard of, you're probably not going to get it here. Excuse me, Jesus, the soup. We'll talk about some of these matches. So Lamparelli versus Kalinichenko. Right arm 115 kilogram class. That's tough. Lamparelli, possibly. Brad Grundy versus Bacho. I mean, I got to go with my boy Grundy. I think Grundy's been very impressive. Daddy Can versus Kurdecha. Kurdecha is looking mean. Daddy Can, it's hard to bet against him. I mean, Daddy Can versus Kurdecha. Who wins, Kurdecha or Daddy Can? Ooh. Let's see. Oleg Zok. He was. Did you know Oleg Zok was my first all-time favorite arm wrestler ever? When I first started arm wrestling in 2016, Oleg Zok was the guy I looked up to. I was like, yo, here's the guy with like the massive forearms. He's so sick. A small guy, 187-pound dude. Petrenko versus Onyali. Hutchins. There's so many good matches. I gotta go with Petrenko. Onyali's a killer though. Even Zirikishvili and Hutchins, like I don't know who to take. Like I'm probably gonna get a lot of haters here, but I think I might go with Zirikishvili just because of the tear he's been on. And there's also something floating around in Georgia right now. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's what they're taking. I don't know if it's what they're eating. But when you're training, yeah, his Zirikishvili's top roll is crazy. And Todd Hutchins has proved too to be a massive top roller. We don't think of Todd Hutchins as a top roller. If you guys have seen some video footage of Todd Hutchins squeezing a tennis ball, look how thick his hand is. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. Lalatin and Morozov. I think Lalatin's going to clean up Morozov. Left arm, super heavyweight title. The leverage on Lalatin is next level. We know Morozov, when he came into his last matchup, dude, he's so big. He is so big. But Lalatin is just a tower. And then obviously you have Gasparino, Todd, Kikvinia, and Devin. I think everyone knows at this time, at least I would like to think Devin's going to clean up house with Kikvinia. He's going to trash talk him, piss him off, get in his corner. If anything, he might even have Jody yelling at his corner. Like it's going to be something pretty nasty. I actually don't even think he likes Gennady. I think he respects him as an arm wrestler, but I don't think he genuinely likes him. Michael Todd, Gasparini, like who? Okay, I got one for you guys. So, is it my understanding that whoever wins Gasparini and Michael Todd goes up against Levon? I think, is that what it is? Or would we consider that winner to go up against Devin and then possibly Levon, because he's holding it in a couple weight classes here. I don't know. It's gonna be so good, so good. Oh, all right. Let's get this going here. Let me get back to the chat. Let's get this thing rolling. Where were we? Where were we in the chat? Okay. Oh, I don't know if I don't. Okay, let's start up with Melvin. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned I also have a gym, but I don't know how to train like cupping and stuff. Okay. Make sure no one responded to that. Cupping, easy way for cupping. I don't know if I have a tool right here, but you can literally just grab a handle, just grab a regular handle, a bicep handle, whatever you want to call it. It's a free handle, and just do cupping movements. Get in your position, get nice and square, 2 shoulders up. You can practice in a very vertical position, so you can put your forearm right here. Get your little bit of a grip because it's not a thick grip, or you can get thick grips. Squeeze, come down. Also, you know what? I'm going to give a shout out here. I'm going to give a shout out. Give me 1 sec. All right, I'm going to help the boys out here for a second. I'm going to help you boys out. Come on, move. Get out of here. Get out. All right, so let's get on to this whole cupping thing here. I'm going to give a shout out because you know how I was saying, if you can grab like any type of handle that just a generic handle, throw a fat grip on. But guess what? Boys, I got you, boys. I got you. So Gripzilla, check these guys out here. Thick grips. You literally throw it on top of your handle, and now you actually have a thicker grip. And you know what the best part is? Actually, if you guys are looking on getting anything when it comes to grip training, I got you. If you guys are actually interested or we're planning on buying anything grip related from Gripzilla, use code Keanu, Keanu, at checkout. You'll save 10% off, and you're helping out the channel. So speaking of cupping, if you can get your hands on anything of a cable, just get in this position, get a nice squeeze, come down. And if you actually want to work on your thicker grip, put on one of these bad boys, the Gripzilla boosters. If you want to go with Gripzilla, it'll thicken your grip, and then you can practice a little bit more of a traditional cup. Also, not only does Gripzilla offer these, they offer a ton of stuff, but here, I have a couple things in mind. Check this guy out here. So this is actually, you guys have seen these before. I think Michael Todd was using a very similar tool. It literally mimics having a hand to arm wrestle with. So I usually connect this also onto a cable, place it underneath, and then you can get your low hand in, you can get your high hand, or you can get looser grip, tight grip, whatever you want, and you can just practice that nice squeeze. Super cool stuff. And also, if you're not really into the whole specifics for arm wrestling, they offer wrist straps if you're doing some heavy bench pressing. Dude, they got liquid chalk. I'm telling you, seriously, if ever you're considering it, go to gripzilla.com, place your order, but before, go to checkout, use code KEANU and save yourself 10% off. But yes, that's what I would do from a cupping standpoint if I was in a gym. You could also go on a barbell, use it flat. I'm going to try to do this very easily here. Come in nice and tight, squeeze in your forearms. You can go on like a bench press or something, lean over, get that barbell sitting right flat there, get some curls in. Very easy for cupping. So hopefully you got something from that. The Drew, my cable machine only goes from 80 to 85 pounds. So I will have to see if I can do 85 with a wing face. Just riser. Yeah, so keep in mind if you're going to do the exact same lift, I have this like gripped, and then this is not going off the knuckle to the side. This is going straight off the hand. So if I were to like make a fist, it's going down here. It's not going off this. So make sure you're doing the lift. You're a little bit vertically up in this position here, and then I'm rising upward. I'm not completely parallel, but I'm on an angle here going up. So if you do the lift and you beat it or you come close, let me know. Send me a video either on Instagram or whatever the case is. Why do bands for... Okay, let's see. That's why I asked. Melvin says, that's why I asked. I feel like it would be better. But I have extremely resistance. I have extremely resistance bands. Yeah. But the nice thing that's cool about resistance bands, dude, is like you're pretty much going 100% instantly. So it's kind of like having practice, really. Do bands only for a month? Matt's saying. What do you mean? Search GMCA music. Bet you feel stronger. Elaborate. 1 out of 10. How good was it? The food was amazing, dude. Let's go. We're coming down the chat here. Do what you got to do. Like tendon strength matters more than muscle. I mean, first of all, you got to be strong. If you're not strong, you're not going to win. 2, if you don't have good tendons. So I mean, tendons are probably, well, it's not probably, in my opinion, they're more important. That's why you see like really skinny guys just smoking big dudes. But generally speaking, tendons do matter more, at least for me. But you can't just get away with strong tendons. Like, you actually have to be strong, especially in today's world when it comes to arm wrestling. Nacho, I'm back. Dude, welcome back to the chat. Melvin, hey, Keanu, how many sets do you think I should do for those movements? If you're talking cupping, are you talking cupping or are you talking like bands? If it's going to come to cupping, I try to think of it like if I'm strength training, I like to stay in that 4 to like 8, 9 rep range. And everything I say is in a very contracted movement, right? So I'm sitting right here. Everything is coming in like an arm wrestling movement. I don't like to do extremely high reps. For me, I just consider that blood flow. So if I'm doing any movements, I'm chilling at like 4 to 8 reps mostly. And I'm just thinking about it the whole time. Waiting to see Nacho says waiting to see Monster Michael Todd stonewall Hermes. Dude, if he stonewalls Hermes, that's gonna set a like. I'm expecting Michael Todd to win, but if he stonewalls him, like it's not even close. Dude, he just did a Pro Nation PR, I think today, of 300 pounds. Like first of all, I don't know how he does that. Does he wrap it around here first and then this? I think it's something like this. Or the other way. Anyway, yeah, 300 pounds, dude, is fucking crazy. Except, are you always arm wrestling from like an angle here? I feel like his tendons are so thick. I would love to see someone get an MRI scan of his arm and then just check the thickness of his tendons, because for you to be able to hold people just like over here, crazy. Yeah. Ish Diddy says, I feel like if you want to generate more power, your tendons have to be strong. 100%, or else you're just going to injure yourself. Blade says, hey, I'm late. Dude, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Thanks for tuning in. We have also 11 people in the chat, 13 likes. If you guys haven't liked the video, seriously, please like it. At least help the algorithm out. This is awesome. We're sitting at an hour and a half. I wasn't going to stream at all tonight, but we're getting more people in here. The chat's popping off. I'm loving it. Oleg is getting smoked. I don't know about that. Irakli is a beast, but it's going to be interesting. Irakli is a beast, but also Todd Hutchins is a beast. The problem is, like, I bet against Todd Hutchins so many, not actually, but if I were to put my money on, I would have lost to him so many times. He keeps proving me wrong. And also, after watching what he's done to his previous opponents, he can top roll. That's the crazy thing. His hand is so strong. His side pressure is right there. He's so fast. And when he's on the table, he's a menace he's just a menace. Yo, Blade, $5 super chat. Let's go. Thank you. Fuck yeah. Thank you. I really appreciate it, man. Seriously. Blade, yo, people, give Blade a thumbs up. That's awesome. Seriously, thank you so much. Very generous of you. Very generous of you. You know what? I might even just honestly for that, I'm gonna put on some good music. Fuck it. I'm gonna demonetize this stream literally right now. So all the money I was gonna make on this stream is done. Like, I'm about to demonetize the hell out of this. So let's go to Spotify, and I'm gonna put on an absolute banger. And this, Blade, this one's for you. We're gonna go ham here. What's this song called? There we go. All right, Blade, this one's for you. Everyone, enjoy the music. Let's go. Let's go. Demonetize right now. Please come now. I think I'm falling, holding on to what I think is safe. Seems I found the road to nowhere, and I'm trying to escape. Thank you, Blade. Thank you.
I get back when I heard thunder, but I'm down to one last breath. And will it let me say, hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet ain't so far down.
So good. Thank you, Blade. Thank you.
I'm looking down, now that it's over, reflecting on all of my mistakes. I thought I found the road to somewhere in history.
Play it again.
Heaven to save me, but I'm down to one last breath.
Enjoy the music, boys.
And will it let me say, hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking, so far down. Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking, maybe 6 feet is so far down. I'm so far down. Still has followed me. But I still believe there's something left for me. So please come stay with me. 'Cause I still believe there's something left for you and me, for you and me, for you and me.
Dude, what a banger tune. This song goes so hard.
Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking. Hold me now.
Yo, is this music too loud? Is it creepy?
Maybe 6 feet is so far down. Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking. Maybe 6 feet is so far down. Please come now. I think I'm falling. All I think is see.
Absolute banger, dude. What an absolute banger. So, Blade, thank you. That was awesome. I appreciate every penny of that. Seriously. Sheldon, no, Nacho says you have $5. A hundo P, dude. I do. Sheldon, rip Samantha Bull. Correct. Ishi Dishi, I don't know if you saw Hermes versus Devin sparring recently. Hermes is looking pretty good, and he worked on the weaknesses that Devin exposed. And I think Devin and Todd have a similar style. So this is going to be crazy. Yeah, it's going to be crazy, man. Look, if Hermes comes out and beats Monster Michael Todd, dude, I'm not going to be surprised. I'm not going to be surprised. Zurich, like, dude, we have some really good matches. I'm super excited for this. I really am. Rest in peace, Cowboy. Rest in peace, Spencer. This guy's just build a wrist wrench and multi-spinner. Yes, I didn't think of that, but that's an easy way to do it, man. You can, very easy to make. And do full range, one arm dumbbell wrist curl. Yeah. The Drew says, I don't have Instagram, no Facebook, TikTok, etc. Discord and YouTube. Okay. So we'll just connect through comments and YouTube then, because I don't have Facebook. I technically don't have TikTok, and I definitely don't have MSN. So yeah. Soon, bro, will summit the peaks of Everest. Oh, it's an inside joke for people. Yeah, the Drew. You pop tendons when you are stronger when you are stronger, faster than your tendons can build up for over time. One factor at least. Yeah. So that's like, let's get on the whole steroids thing for a sec. If you do a bunch of steroids and you get so strong so quick, that's why most people get injured, because the tendons can't handle it. It's not your muscles, unless you're ripping muscles. For the most part, your tendons. What about bands? Usually I do band pronation, 3 sets each ham, same for hammer curls. Also, Melvin, I think this is a given, but you can do what I was showing you with what the other people in the chat are saying. Do it, but just add weight on the bottom of the band. So you're actually doing like 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds. Yeah. Blade Hansa, even flow. Is that a song? What's even flow? Nice arms, hell yes. What song that gets everyone pumped? Yo, Blade, another $2? All right, we're gonna go with another banger. This one's Blade. This one's for you, dude. Let's go again. If you don't like it, get out. This is a banger. I hope it's not screechy on the speakers, by the way. Even flow. Okay, I got you. I'll do that next. It starts with
I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I'm designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. It's so unreal. You didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on to didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to be will eventually be a memory of a time I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Even flow is coming next. Don't worry.
I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property. Remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time I tried so.
I got it. I'm sorry. 75 pounds. Yeah. But 80 pounds was messy. 85 pounds was no good. I missed training. Oh, I know this. Dude, 75 pounds is cool. I struggled on 75.
Maybe he'll see a little better Saturdays.
Something else. I just forgot. You can do wrist curls with a barbell. So if you want to look like an idiot, just like us arm wrestlers do in a gym, go to the squat rack go to the bench press, take the bar off the bench press, sit down, bend over like an arm wrestler, and just do forearm curls. It gets a lot of attention, but it's kind of cool. Your voice is hard to hear with the music blasting. Yeah, my apologies. Eventually, I'm going to be streaming on OBS. And with OBS, when I actually play music, from my understanding, it actually comes out clear as if you're playing it on your screen. So it's to come. We're making progress here. You guys can say thanks to Blade for the music. I'm going to keep putting on bangers. Kasabian Clubfoot. I got you. 6'4", 210 pounds, 15 years old. Not bad. Not bad at all. Just keep in mind, 210 pounds. I'm about 212. Well, let's just say 210 for round numbers. And I'm 6 foot, and I feel like I'm in great shape. I don't really have any bad weight on me besides maybe some slight love handles, if that's what you want to call it. But 6'4", 210. I think you have a lot of potential. I'm assuming your genetics are fairly good. If I was 6'4" and I was 210 pounds, you can probably get to 6'4", 250, no problem. Just do it the right way. Donation PR. Let me check. Five months ago. Okay, Pronation Lift PR 130 pounds. Now that's me risen up a little bit, and the strap's actually coming off the side. So it's not directly coming off. But look it up on YouTube. I have it. Put in Keanu McGill Pronation PR. It should be the first video that comes up. Sorry for the scratchiness. That tall and weight sounds like Jordan the Reacher Davis kind of stats there. Right puller, Josh Montreal. Yeah, Jordan the Reacher is very good. Good pronator.
Trick, messing with my mind, I wake up, chase down an empty street, blind and snap the broken reset is gone with the dirty trick, thinking all these days to find you. Stalking across the gallery, all these pills got to operate. The color grids and all invaders. There it goes again. Take me to the edge again. All I got is a dirty trick. Chasing down the walls to save ya. Say I want you. Say I need you.
All right. Ish Diddy says, what do you think about 300-pound Devin? And watched an interview of him saying he was going to be around 400 pounds for his match, which I think is crazy. Well, I guarantee you there's literally this chance. Actually, I'd be willing to put like a negative next to that. Negative 100% he will not be 400 pounds. Is that for Levon or for – doesn't matter. If Devin gets to 400 pounds, I promise you it's not healthy. And if it's done a healthy way, then I want to know what pharmaceuticals is he taking. 0% chance he hits 400 pounds. He could be close to 300. I think he's probably sitting around the 280 range right now. Maybe 290, I would guess. If he's seriously thinking of actually being around 300, he might be around 290, trying to pump as much weight in as possible for his matchup. The Drew says, max is 85 pounds as Kale Machine has. Same angle as the riser lift, 90 degrees still. Of course, I can angle it up to make it easier. That's good weight, though. Good weight. 90 degrees makes a big difference. Melvin, what muscles do these workouts train, by the way? Pronation, cupping, rising, I mean. Okay, I'm going to try to put this in like very simple terms, and I apologize if I'm saying this maybe not the right way or the wrong way. But when we're talking about pronation, right? Let's see about this. Your thumb is going towards your other shoulder. So it's going in like this. Pronation, when you're gripping a hand, if you're gripping up, like if I'm doing this, and then I'm doing that, I'm literally bending the hand of the opponent backwards. Cupping, which is what I was saying, by the way, get some 10% off code Keanu at checkout. But let's say cupping, if you're here and you're doing one of these movements, very straightforward, just cupping from a forearm, from an arm wrestling standpoint. This literally takes your opponent's hand and it supinates it. So it actually opens it up. If you have a very strong cup, then your hand literally opens and then you become in a very defensive position, which is not good to be in. What else? Rising. Yeah, very simple. It's this movement here. Rising. If I just do this. Oh, no. And you put something over the knuckle. Let's just do this. Rise, 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 rise. So if you can get a good rise, if you can get a good post, then you're attacking the high hand of your opponent. And most people are not good on the rise because it's such a small muscle here. It's such a small movement that most people just train side pressure or they're training like a hook, a little bit of pronation. But if you can get a really good rise, or we call it posting, if you're posting up high, I think you have a lot of a better chance of winning against most people because it's a very sticky point. It's very difficult to build up. But once you're there, you're golden. It's yeah. If anyone wants to help out on that, shoot it. Help me out here. All right, what do we have left? By the way, I'm leaving in 7 minutes. It'll have been 2 hours. I would love to stay longer, but unfortunately, I was a little bit late tonight. And instead of me doing an hour stream, I'm doing 2 hours. So I want to say thanks to everyone who's tuned in. We have 14 likes, 9 people in, 2 super chats from Blade, of course. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But I'm taking off in actually 6 minutes now. I work early. Drew, you see Brian Shaw is leaning out. The fuck is going up. They're going to be the same weight in like 6 months at this rate, LOL. Like 330 pounds is my guess. If Brian Shaw gets to 330 pounds, that'd be pretty surreal. Yeah, I saw something with his video. I think him and his wife where they did like a challenge of diet or something. I didn't see too much about it, but I do know he's been losing some weight. I don't know his current weight, but Brian Shaw anyway, it's going to be scary. So if he's coming into arm wrestling, if he's legitimately taking arm wrestling very, very seriously, he's going to be a problem at any weight that he pulls. 500-pound Brian Rip Levon. Dude, Brian doesn't need to gain any weight. At 500 pounds, he could be an amateur and he'll probably beat Levon. No, obviously a little sarcastic, but let's just see where this road takes him because, someone at his – you're not talking about just a random 400-pound dude. You're talking about the world's strongest man who is apparently taking it very seriously. So Brian Shaw's a very interesting one. What's side pressure? So, side pressure. It's literally side pressure. So think of it like in any direction. So I apologize to anyone who's very experienced in here, but side pressure in general is everything to the side, right? It's a very side thing. So you get a lot of pressure that comes in through your forearm into your lower bicep area, into this here, and then you'll get a lot of pressure that gets built up through here. And people who have very good static side pressure will literally come up, have a good squeeze, and then off the ready go. It's literally right to the side, or they're wide open like this, and then they have so much side pressure that they're able to just go for the pin. Very simple terms. Don't overcomplicate it when it comes to arm wrestling. Back pressure, side pressure, right to the side. Cupping, you're doing a cup. Pronation, you're just rotating. Supination, you're just cupping in deeper. So a lot of terms, a lot of weird terms you could use, but for the most part, don't overcomplicate it. Brian's down to 370 pounds. Same lean mass, now just over 16% body fat, doing so well. Brian was over 420. Dude, the fact that he's at 16% body fat is crazy. You also have to consider, and I was just listening to this on a podcast yesterday. First of all, 16% body fat on a 420-pound man is extremely impressive. In fact, 16% body fat on anyone is fairly impressive, but 16% of 420 pounds. So let's just do the math here real quick. It's still quite a bit. So 420 times 16% equals. So there's about 67 pounds of fat on him. Oh, wait, sorry, body fat. Yeah, that's a lot of weight. But for me, okay, let's just do the math here. So 67 pounds of body fat. Let's just pretend I have 16% on me. I'm 210 pounds times 16%, 33 pounds. So if I were to have the same body fat percentage as him, I'd be at 33 pounds. 33 pounds on me would be fat. So pretty wild. And he says he's not losing strength in any lifts. That's a very good thing. That proves that he's actually getting stronger and he's not losing like actual muscle. And if that's something I need, how do I train with the band? You can do the same thing with a band, man. You could, like I said, put the band on an angle. If it's to the side, if it's up, if it's down, and you can literally double up the band or get two bands like this and just put it on a side, get nice and tight, and just work on actually driving through. So if it was like this to the side, work on just building up pressure, building up static pressure, and don't go away from your arm too much. You sound like you're fairly new, which is a good thing. It's exciting. But don't go away from your hand as much. Don't let your shoulder run away from your hand, and try to keep everything as much as possible, like no farther than here. You want it tight to the side or back. I meant Devin's going up in weight. If you don't have side pressure, you are not going anywhere in this sport. Yeah. And I was very, I neglected side pressure when I first started arm wrestling. I'm like, side pressure, you just got to be like experienced. And no, dude, side pressure is a legit thing. Practice it. A lot of matches that I win against people, not that I lose my hand, but if I'm losing what I want, I'll just go to side pressure and try to complete the match there. And I think that's what Artem Taranenko is going to do to Auden, by the way. I think side pressure is going to play a major factor. Auden's still young. What are you saying, Kenu? Tadzilla will be sad. He's going to be sad. He's definitely going to be sad for sure. But yeah, guys, I'm going to tune out here. It's 1 hour, 59 minutes. So seriously, thank you all for tuning in. If you guys have any preferences when it comes to timings, days of streaming, seriously, let me know down in the comments of my videos, or let me know here. It gives me an idea. Missing chats. What do you mean missing chats? But yeah, if you guys have preferences of when I go live, if there's topics you want to talk about, seriously, just let me know. We can bring it up on stream. We can have a 1 hour conversation about it. But this is a perfect time for me to at least interact with people who watch my videos, fellow arm wrestlers. Yeah, but we had quite a few, we had some, he meant you missed a few chats about, okay, sorry, I'll go look. Look up 4 messages. What did I miss, though? I think I hit everything, did I? Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. 85 pounds per inch was fine, but that is the max the pulley has. Yeah. And some steroids will dry out your tendons. I talk to good people who know if ever you go down that path, not the gym bros. Yeah. 100%. 100%. If you ever you go down that road, don't recommend it. But just do know if you want to go to a high level, unfortunately, that's a path most people need to take, unless your name is Yanis Amalans and you claim to be fully natural, which I think I really do believe he is. Is there something else I missed? Before Toddzilla. I'm glad you guys are paying attention because I'm trying to run through this. Let's see. Well, I think I covered it all. I see. Blade is saying he meant that you missed a few chats up above. Look up for messages before Toddzilla. Where's Toddzilla though? I remember talking about Toddzilla. I think I covered everything. If you guys, I'm re-looking in the chat here. I'm trying to make sure I cover everyone here because I don't want to. Don't take steroids, anabolics before consult a medic and nutritionist. I agree, 100%. Above Red Heart. What are you saying, Ken? Toddzilla will be sad. Yeah, I think I covered that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember saying that. Yeah, before Toddzilla will be sad. No, he's 16% body fat, 370 pounds now. I'm saying he was 420. Okay, I see what you mean. So let's do let's do the calculation real quick. So 370 pounds times 16%, 59 pounds. Yeah, I mean it's still relative to what I was saying, but you know. Anyways, sorry about that. Thanks for bringing it up. I don't want to be missing out on people. I think the chat's a very important thing here. We all got to be talking, having a good time, but I have to sign off for the night, guys. I'm fucking exhausted. It's only 9 p.m., but I've had a day and a half. I got to recover. I got to work early tomorrow. I don't know about you guys. I got to work early. I got to be at the airport for 7, and it's like an hour for me to drive. So I'm going to be tuning out. But like I said, if anybody has any preference when it comes to days that I stream, time frames, literally let me know, and we'll try to figure it out. Oh, yeah. He's Canadian. Sorry. He's so sorry. I'm so sorry, eh? Anyways, I'm going to peace out, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the super chats. Thanks for everyone who, I'm pretty sure we had a couple subscriptions here. Also, I'm going to be setting it up so if anyone ever subscribes, you're going to see the number change on the screen. I got to do that through OBS, which I'm not using right now, but changes are coming. So anyways, I'm going to finish it off here. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed this type of content. If you did, you know what to do. Like the video, consider subscribing, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Seriously, thank you. Peace.